Jeff Rotondo's Ryder Bronx rolled through the first set strong, winning by 11. Rotondo's in his third season as head coach at Ryder, but already doing big things in just his second season this spring, winning the conference tournament and falling in the first round of the NCAA tournament. But to be fair, that was against UCLA in the opening round. But right now, second in the conference as we're approaching the MAC tournament in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. I mean, third season, same thing with Coach Byron. They came into that COVID year where the recruiting is really awkward. The second season, all broken up and short and in the wrong end of the year and everything. So coming into a very awkward situation, and Coach Sean Byron doing the same exact thing. So having odd recruiting seasons, I know everybody else already had that, but if you weren't here to bring in all your players, your seniors and your juniors before that, difficult to field a team full of new recruits when the recruiting seasons are so awkward.
And on top of that, for Marist, you have the factor of the 45-day athletics pause from the spring. Mean they only played 4 matches in that shortened COVID season, which gave them a lot less opportunity to showcase the team in front of potential recruits.
Yeah, so it's making everything, it just made everything really weird, as it has with every other aspect of everybody's life. It hit here too. COVID, the killer, in every way, shape, and form.
Marist having to play from behind. Tough serve to start. The Bronx do get it back over. Missile from Heimbauer down the middle.
And that's what we're used to singing from Heimbauer. And that's that swing. That's that outside-in swing. So the ball makes it all the way to the antenna, and she swings slightly back into the court, but not into the middle. So she's swinging outside the block and inside the defense.
That's an answer from Jen. And, you know, they tell us these lights are indestructible, but I think that did rattle one of them a little bit on that dig attempt.
Yeah, not something we see Morgan Owens do all that often. She's usually really solid and would pick that ball up, but every once in a while she gets beat.
Worth reiterating, you can play a ball off the ceiling. We've seen that happen a couple of times throughout this match so far. As long as it doesn't go over the net line, it is still in play.
Nice swing. And that's over. Heimbauer, oh my God, usually she crushes those. Where was she?
A pair of one-touches back and forth, and Marist holds firm at the net.
Yeah, there's a big block from Marist. Nice early close, no gaps in it, good block.
Dan Nemurwi and Heimbauer teaming up on that one. Heimbauer looking good for the first 2 points, after notching 4 errors in 9 swings in the first.
And Gabby Murray setting a ball here.
Often you see the middle blocker get involved.
No, usually that's a bad thing.
Fox off the bump set. A punch
and that goes
went outside.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not able to get to it. So in that situation, normally there's a libero on the floor. And when the setter takes the ball, the libero would take the second. But in that case, Marist still had their middle on the floor. And middle's maybe not so used to running after the ball to set it.
Despite the set from near the scorer's table, the Red Foxes get it done.
Yeah, off the wickets and out of bounds. Nice swing by Van der Merwe.
Leading all Marist hitters. 3 kills on 8 swings, only 1 error thus far. Pair of digs to boot.
And you can see her serving from the floor. Still not comfortable enough to do her jump serve. And that ball snuck down inside of Heimbauer's hands. They're looking for an antenna touch here, Marist, I think.
Sean Byron wants a word with these officials. It could have snuck under Heimbauer. I couldn't quite see, but I think it might have actually snuck back over. Let's take a look at that again.
Yeah, I think it snuck inside of Heimbauer in between her and the net, not on Ryder's side. Yeah, see, her hand was off the net there, and that ball came down on Marist's side.
Yeah, I think Marist thought it went back over. It fooled a few. But in the end, the point went to Ryder, but Marist gets one right back. Jillian Hanna, one of the leading servers, leads the squad with 26 aces on the year. Hops to the line.
And that's a good serve right there.
Almost 27. New Black gets stuffed. That's Cher and Clark.
And that's a free ball that just got passed to the right side, 10 feet off the net. So not exactly what you want off of that free ball pass, and not a mistake we usually see Morgan Owens make, but it takes all the hitters out of the offense and makes it telltale. Ryder's there early to set up that block. Nice touch.
New Black got the hands, but Chan with the soft poke over.
Yep.
Jillian Chan with a sneaky 6 kills.
Yeah, and Vandermerwe not so springy on that ankle, unable to move forward and pick that ball up.
Missed a couple of matches at the midway points after rolling her ankle up. There have been a few of those for the Red Foxes this season, and so we've seen the depth have to go really long on the outside hitter side. As such, here's Sally Teogen checking in. Has played in 11 matches, but to go with that, only 21 sets. Right off the bat, reception error and an ace for Ryder.
Yeah, and that's what I would have done. I'm sure Coach told her to go right after her. I would have done the same thing. And I'd go after her again. They're really squishing her into the side here, but I'd go after her again anyway, and they do. And they get the overpass.
An easy dunk down for Chan, that's her 7th.
And you're gonna probably see the resub here, and you do. That's tough. So as good as these girls are, coming in off of the bench cold, you really need to be confident in your skills, and you need to be good to start with. And it's really difficult to come in cold and make good passes.
Jen having to rescue a free ball, can't get that over.
Yeah. But you see the resub, and they don't want to go after Newblatt. Newblatt is a good passer. She's struggling a little bit with her hitting right now, but she's definitely a good receiver. And that
long
ball
on the serve.
Just out.
Red Fox is trying to pick the corners at the service line. Haven't been doing the best job so far.
Yeah, and they don't want to let this lead get any bigger than it is. Otherwise, they're going to be struggling their way into a 3rd set and trying to turn it around and have to win 3 in a row.
Marist dropped the first set here in this one by 11.
And that was a gift. So let's see what Newblatt can do with this serve. Hopefully she can cause some trouble. Or I'm sorry, she was going back to the service line, but it's not her serve.
It'll be McKinley Fox instead. The service errors have been a much bigger problem for Ryder. They've already got 5.
Yeah, but it's not showing in the score, and it should be. So Marist is not converting those misses into points. Nice dig. Out of bounds, though. So good touch off of that hard-driven ball down the line. That's a tough ball to dig. Lucky she had her hands up. Otherwise, that's a face plant. So good touch, but unfortunately out of bounds.
Another 4-point lead for Ryder. Brings Poughkeepsie native Annalise Cher to the line.
It's a good serve right to the corner and deep, flat.
Cher to Casper and down.
Yep. So it would seem almost that she can't go wrong here, no matter who she's giving the ball to. They're all putting the ball away. Marist having trouble stopping Ryder's hitters right now.
That was a missile right into the hands, and it sneaks down.
Yeah. Ryder not pressing enough on that block. They're in the right spot. They stop the ball, but unfortunately on their own side. So either early or late on the jump, or just not getting up high enough to press over. But they're in the right spot. They've done their work, and they know where to set that block.
Red Fox is trying to cut the deficit.
Oh.
Big block from Vanessa Zold.
And that might be some juice that Marist needs to get going here. Good press, good hand formation there. Ball goes straight to the floor. Missing again from the service line. That's tough. Hard to score points when we can't keep the serve in.
Make that 3 errors versus just 1 ace on the match for Marist. Ryder so far so good and trying to take set number 2 after a dominant first.
Nice run.
Right after her first block, her second kill of the match.
And even though Morgan Owens took that ball, that was Ryder chasing after Heinbauer, who is the weakest passer of those three that were in that rotation, Newblatt, Owens, and Heinbauer. And but Owens just stepped right in front of her and took the pass anyways.
Newblatt takes the hard hit from Amaro.
And that ball's got to get hit. Oh, they got lucky on a missed middle attempt there.
Karen Casper, her first error in 4 swings in this one.
Yeah, I'd like to see Marist are very aggressive at the net, but they're not being very aggressive out of the back row or with anything that's off. Oh, nice serve, causing problems, and it's going to be a free ball.
In system, Heinbauer. Book it.
That's the outside in swing again. The ball makes it to the outside line. You can get a look at it right here, see if we can get a view of where she's swinging. This ball should go outside the block and in. So the blocker drifted a little bit and went through the seam, but she's still aiming at that one, between the 1 and the 6.
3-0 run for Marist. And Morgan Romano puts a stop to it.
And that ball's deep cross, but it's flat. She doesn't get up very high. She's just finding seams and holes, and that's what Marist needs to close up. Tough to do, though, when Ryder's using all of their weapons. They're passing in system, and they can go anywhere they want. The middles have to read super early, or they got to be really fast getting out. That's that cross-court swing that gets stuffed again.
Heinbauer, another hammer.
That ball hit the floor.
And it did. They do address that.
Late call by the referee.
Everyone was flabbergasted for a moment.
Yeah.
But the decision eventually made, and now Marist a chance to tie this set up. It's almost a miracle on the part of Ryder if that did not get called.
Beautiful
Murray
pass.
sneaks it through, and we're all square.
There we go. So a big pickup. This is a big turnaround. You don't see it on Marist's faces. They still look a little humdrum. I would be pretty excited that we just tied up the game after they just scooped up all of those points. And they're starting to find their way through. You see Morgan Owens jumping around a little bit, but the rest of the team looks a little flat still.
Caprice Clark, her 3rd kill.
And that's right down the pipe. So that ball should be getting blocked. There's no way that ball should make it through.
Ryder trying to take a 2-point lead into the break. Heinbauer tools it, and it makes its way through to tie.
Slowly getting her kills as she moves along. As I said, super consistent. She's just a constant machine. Always swinging at the ball and finding a way to get the ball through.
Jillian Hanna to the line again.
Beautiful pass.
Ryder has the upper hand.
And Newblatt in there to help with the 31, but it bounced off of the block and just dribbled over the net. So I like that she's helping. She just got to press just a little bit more because she was in the right spot.
Caprice Clark, 4 kills, 6 blocks, helping the Bronx roll through. Already a 1-0 lead, taking it by 11 in the first. Up 1 at the midway point of the second.